Hi everyone, Robyn Youkilis here of Your Healthiest You, certified wellness expert and television show host. And today I'm going to show you the breakfast that changed my life. Growing up, I thought breakfast never agreed with me. I always woke up and had a stomach ache and didn't like to eat in the morning. I'd wait and wait, and then get cranky, of course, overeat at lunch, and just feel generally crappy the rest of the day. And this was pretty much as early as I can remember, so probably since about 5 or 6. Then, fast forward, went to wellness school, learned all about smoothies and healthy eating, so I started my day with a smoothie. And I wasn't feeling that great from it either, even though I love it, and I still love the taste of it, and we'll have them from time to time. My digestion was off, my belly was feeling bloated, and I'd find that I'd have tons of sweet cravings. So fortunately, I met my own coach, Laura Hames Franklin, and she suggested that I try what she calls a superhuman breakfast. I was up for the challenge, I was willing to try it, and most importantly, she asked me to make it first thing in the morning before the whole stomachache thing happened, so I listened to the real hunger cues, which were actually there. There's a lot of science behind this breakfast, but let's break it down to start. So first up, you have eggs in it. Eggs are really great protein, whole food, complete amino acid profile, really good for you. Next up, dark leafy greens. They're really light, nourishing, filling, vitamins A, C, E, K, they're so good for you. I love collards, but I've done kale, spinach, anything really works. You can add some broccoli in too. Next up are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a complex carbohydrate. They're loaded with B vitamins and they're naturally sweet. So they help calm those sweet cravings, and those B vitamins go straight to your brain and help everything feel calm and balanced. And they also go to your hormones, so they go somewhere else too, but I won't do the hand gesture for that. And then the last part is you're gonna have some fermented vegetables. So I've got some raw, delicious fermented sauerkraut here. Just make sure the label says raw, fermented, probiotic, all those things. You wanna make sure it's not cooked because then you don't get any of those live enzymes. So you put this together with a little bit of healthy fat. You can use avocado or some oil, a little bit of coconut oil or walnut oil. Sounds cool and fancy. I'll give that a try too. And a little bit of fat, and that is going to be your superhuman breakfast. Now what happens is it's warming, it's nourishing, it's a whole food, complete breakfast. Your body knows what to do with it. It helps you feel energized, clear, and grounded. And then I top it off with a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt and some pepper, some cayenne pepper I'll put on those sweet potatoes sometimes, and it's absolutely delicious. It fuels my morning, and quite honestly, it fuels almost my entire day. So I'm going to show you how I do the little dance and put all this together in just under 10 minutes. So come with me over to the stove. So in here, what I'm going to do is take about half a sweet potato, depending on the size. Sometimes I'll do a third, and chop it up into small cubes. And yes, your chopping skills will get even better as you make this breakfast more and more. Most importantly, you want just a flat surface. Rock that knife. Don't be afraid of a big, nice chef's knife. It's going to be your best friend in the kitchen. Also, I should say, at the same time, I've got going a saute pan filled with water that I'm going to poach our eggs in. All right, so up next, get the sweet potato in that water saute pan. So again, that's the pan with just a little bit of water in it. Get that up to high, and you can go ahead and put a lid and start those sweet potatoes steaming, because the sweet potatoes are what are going to take the longest out of all of these parts. So I'm also putting on the heat for the eggs to get those poaching, adding a little bit of vinegar, and notice I'm using a saute pan, not a sauce pan. This makes it much quicker. Like I said, it's a dance and you'll get better and better at it. Next, I've done some broccoli. You don't have to use broccoli, but you can. And then collards really are my favorite in the morning. If you're more comfortable with kale, start there. Collards, what you want to do is take out this large center rib. Just go ahead and slice, peel it away, put the collard aside, grab your next one, and take out the rib, same thing. They're kind of tough, and you actually can give these to your dog to chew on. They make for great dog chewing, kind of teething bones, natural way to go, so save those. Roll up your collard leaves here, these beautiful big leaves, and then just go ahead and we're gonna do a light little chiffonade and rock our knife back and forth, and that will make it these nice long strands. If you don't want to do it this way, you can just simply chop it up, or if you want to have a shortcut with this, you can go ahead and just get that pre-washed, boxed organic kale that's ready to go. But you saw this literally takes like a minute, so super easy. All right, so next up we're poaching. So grab a ramekin or small dish, crack your egg in there. We're going to use this dish to slip in the egg into the water. That's going to make it easier. So in our boiling water, go ahead and slip that egg in. And I'm gonna do 2 today. If you just wanna do 1, that works. You can even do like 4, 5, 6 for the whole family, and teach your kids how to poach this way. Poaching eggs is one of the best things you can do for your body. They're really great for you, but it's one of the best cooking methods because you're water cooking that yolk, so you're not changing the chemical properties of it. It's healthier this way, I promise. So we've got our sweet potato going. I put the lid on the eggs, and once you put the lid on the eggs, you go ahead and turn it off and set your timer for 3 minutes. All right, getting these greens in the pan, just get them in there any old way. If I had another lid, I would put it on as well to help these steam, but we've only got 1 lid here today. That's okay. You could also use the bottom of a pan if your lid is also gone missing, but these will steam up just fine anyways, no worries. All right, just moving this all along, and you'll get better at this as time goes on. So the sweet potato is ready to go. Let's just get these guys out of here. And look how gorgeous and that beautiful orange hue. They're so good for you. They're so nourishing. All right, we've got our big, beautiful pile of greens here. I'm gonna grab a little more sweet potato as we assemble our plate. All right, went ahead and shut that heat off. And I just kept that over like a medium flame after it started boiling. Okay, so we've got our slotted spoon. We're fishing out our eggs when they cooperate. And egg number 2. And I promise once you get the hang of this poaching method, it's way faster and easier than the whole water swirling, gurgling thing. It's not my favorite. Look at these beautiful eggs, this whole plate. And then last up, our last and final component to this dish is going to be some raw sauerkraut. I've just got a classic raw fermented sauerkraut here. I love to eat a ton of it. If you're not such a fan of the fermented vegetables, just start with a little bit and work your way up, even just 1 small spoonful. And then of course, some good quality sea salt. I've got Himalayan pink here and black pepper. I really do love a good amount of black pepper over this entire dish. And the spice also helps with digestion. Today I'm gonna do a little drizzle of olive oil, so just getting that on here. I swear, I mean, look at this. Could this not be for a restaurant? This plate is gorgeous. Your eyes and your body are gonna be so excited eating this. So here you have your perfect superhuman breakfast. And check out these poached eggs. I mean, could those be any more perfect? I mean, that's yolk porn right there. Sometimes I'll put the eggs on top of the greens and make a sauce. It's just all absolutely delicious. And it truly has changed my life, the way that I start the day, the way that I fuel my entire day. I love this breakfast. I eat it almost every day. It's absolutely delicious. Give it a try at home. Try it for 1 week. Let me know how this breakfast works for you.